Hey, Bugula, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm doing good, yeah. No, it's been a good day. It's been very hot, which I don't mind too much, but it's been very warm in my room, which isn't great. Especially like when I start streaming and all my like lights and PC just like superheat the room. It's pretty unbearable. It's not that bad though. Okay. Let's see here. What am I doing? Let's go to the gold saucer first. And then we'll pick up the main story quest. I was thinking of maybe just starting with a dungeon as well. Might be fun. Just like a daily roulette sort of thing. Okay. Not great. Well, actually, that's not too bad. I'll take 1,000. Ooh. Okay. the same number again. All right. Interesting. Yeah, nothing too crazy today. Let me just pick that. Okay, it's 60. Literally the lowest I could have gotten. Nice. All right. I feel like I either do really well or I just do really, really poorly. Wait, there's a Dragon Quest collab? Oh, I love Dragon Quest. Wait, that's awesome. Oh, I guess that explains why I see like people have slime pets sometimes. There's like slime stuff everywhere. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd love to do that. Sounds very exciting. Wow, lots of tanks. Yeah, this okay. Maybe there's a slime hat that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it might have been that. Yeah, I'm a big Dragon Quest fan. I think Dragon Quest IX is my favorite. Oh, it's Holly. Oh my god. When's the last time I've been here? I honestly, where are we going? There we go. Nope. Leave duty. I like how we all ran towards that. Oh god. Is 7 for the 3DS? I don't know if I remember that. I'm trying to think. I'll have to like look up a list of them again, because maybe I'm kind of getting the numbers like all mixed up. Big sprout energy? Well, I guess we're all sprouts, yeah. Just realized. I don't even remember doing the hard version of this. Okay, so it was remade for the 3DS, okay. That makes sense then. Yeah, because I remember playing 9 on the 3DS. This is where like I first got that. It was on PS2 and had a 3DS remake too. Nice. And as an MMO, I never played that. I definitely played 11. 11 was really good. It was just really, really long. Oh, it's Japanese only. You want an 8 remaster on the PC? I would love, well, I guess I would love a 9 remaster just because It's my favorite. Can you get hurt by these? Do I want to test this out? I kind of do. Oh, did I take any damage? No. I don't think I took any damage, actually. That's silly. Oops. Oh no, I don't have my, I probably should have shielded before that. I don't have my, what's it called? Oh, we're good. This is a bit of a chaotic fight. I hate it when I start like panic healing and then I don't pay attention to the fight and it gets all like jumbled up. We're okay though. That's fine. We're still good. Yes, I can see. Wait, did I go the right way? Or did I go the wrong way? This is back at the beginning. Okay, I definitely went the wrong way then. Oh boy. I thought I was like totally right. I was like, wait, why am I back here? Oh god, what happened? I'm definitely not going the right way, right? Because now I'm back at the beginning. And the shortcut obviously didn't. Or am I supposed to go this way, actually? Hold on. Was I actually right? Do we go towards this door? So I was right. I was right. Okay, I guess you teleport back or you can run back. Got it. Yeah, I have like no recollection of doing this dungeon. So I have no idea like what's happening or what's going on. Okay, so far so good. Hasn't been too bad. No, I'm frozen. Uh-oh. Yikes, that's not good at all. That is not good at all. Oh man, that was kind of rough. It really sucks not having like Pepsis or Ixotron. I guess my only kind of like, yeah, I don't know, that's tough. Wow, he raised me. Oh, he just died. Oh, wait, no, I can keep him alive. Hold on. Get up, 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 get up. Just pop everything I have. Please. Use all the spells. Oh, no, I just shielded myself. Oh, that was not good. Yikes. I wonder, like, what happens. I wasn't really paying attention to mechanics. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can kill him. Dang, that was kind of rough. Wasn't I just saying like it was going really well too? Like moments before that fight. Why don't you like look away or touch these? Okay, so I've gloam. Ah, okay, I see. So I shouldn't have been. Oh, maybe it was my fault. Crap. I think I was dispelling the gloam from everybody, and that was getting rid of their ability to dodge that attack. Yikes! 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 That's not great. I feel really bad now. I maybe should have read that. I don't know, I just assumed like, oh, if I could dispel it, it's obviously bad. That's very tricky. Well, now I know. Oh no, are they running? Oh, maybe they'll figure it out. No, they're just running. I tried to tell them. Oh, maybe they're going back? I don't know. Tried to help them. Ah, sorry, that was my cat. Oh, this is like all three of them. It's all their first time because they just got the achievement. We're getting to this point. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That's not good. I don't like this. I think we're all kind of stuck. Oh wait, that... Oh, that pulls somebody to my side. Oh no, I thought that... Wait, I thought this pulls me... Wait, didn't I have a spell to pull me to somebody else's location? Oh, yeah, I am just not... I'm doing good. Total fumble. Yeah, I thought Sage's ability where I go towards them, not they come towards me. But maybe I'm getting confused. Man, I totally fumbled this. Wow, they're really bringing me back. It's crazy. Okay, now they're dead though. It's not a problem. I don't have the mana. man. Wait, why am I... What just happened? Oh, we got it. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't do anything that entire fight. Good heavens. Alright, let's get on out of here. They saved my life twice. They deserve something. But yeah, I totally thought that... Oh. Yeah, I totally thought that it was different for Sage, where I got ability to like teleport myself to someone, or like pull myself to somebody else, not pull somebody to me. But maybe I'm just confused on spells. Alright, I'm just confused all the time. Let's get on out of here. So we're going to Waking Sands. Ah, there we go. It was Icarus, that's right. Oh, okay, so I see. So, similar to how White Mage has like Ethereal Shift, Sage has Icarus. There we go. I got it now. But all healers have Rescue, because that's the roll spell. Okay, I don't know why I got so confused about that. But yeah, I see it now. Okay. This is where the Scions first congregated. I have heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then, the hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
Wait, have I heard Lolorito's voice before? I have, right? Like, I would have had to. His voice is so comically evil. It's great.
You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira? Hmm?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I am glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
I like how we're all Lalafels, too. Just 3 Lalafels, chilling, deciding the fate of the Alamegans.
Eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate.
Man, can't forget Teleji.
But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identify the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gear Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees?
Oh,
Which
I
has
don't.
the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
I don't know. I also don't really remember these places that much. I think I kind of briefly remember. Was Alagana like one of the first? I don't remember any of these. I don't remember these names. I don't know if it really matters like what I pick. I can't imagine it really changing the story that much, but the Saltery? I don't know either. I'm just gonna pick one of these two. Wasn't like Alagiri like a more established town, and then Alagana was like that kind of little village built into that rock wall? I think. Oh man, I'm gonna go Alagana. I don't really know though.
Yes, Quarry Town.
Okay,
certainly does
Lolorito. Oh, the
carry
Quarry Town.
Potential for profit. At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
Okay, sounds like maybe that wasn't a good choice. Can I pick another option? Oh, it does give me another option. Okay, let's just go straight down the list. Alagiri.
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Uldar and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents, I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that.
Okay, I feel like he's just shooting down all my options. So you... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction. I'm gonna say this altar.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld.
Is this the one that was like completely abandoned and like run down?
I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included.
I remember when you tried to
Salt has
close
ever
down the
been a
restaurant I was working at,
ingredient.
Lolorito.
And in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a
Speaking of
moderate
gourmands.
effort into a mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders. Just as your grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
Okay, I'm gonna look up these locations real quick, just to kind of like jog my memory. I think. Okay, here's Alagon. That's right. Okay, so it was like this little town along the kind of rock wall, and that's right too. I think it involved like the quarry quest line where we went in to the Sleeping Stones, like up here. That quarry. I know I can never remember the names of like places in general, let alone these, towns. Okay, so here's Alagiri. Okay, so I kind of remembered like roughly what they were. Yeah, because this Alagiri is a lot more like built up, like had walls and everything. And then the Saltery was like, yeah, like these abandoned rundown houses down here. So I guess we're gonna try and like have refugees re-inhabit these buildings, kind of build back up again. Interesting. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I shall not complain. We have piqued Lorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Plunko. I could not have done it without you. You're so very welcome. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin working on implementing on the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Plunko, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the people of Alamigo and Ul'dah both. Back to Lys. Welcome back, Plunko. How was your audience with the Sultana? It was pretty good. In your absence, I've kept myself busy cataloging the riches of the Mad King's trove and calculating its worth and gil. I have some way to go, but the figure is already quite staggering. Oh, greetings, Plunko. I'm actually in the middle of reporting to the commander here, so... Plunko, you're back. What did Nanamo say? Oh, sorry. You were allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? Well, Raubon says he's going to return to Ul'dah, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. But on a more practical note, Lys, assuming the interim government elects to accept Ul'dah's proposal, I have one caveat I should like to introduce in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all, and allowing Ul'dah to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lorito too much control. Honestly, Alphino, it's like Hugon had never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Saltery's residents. Were there residents over there? I don't remember there being, right? Whiskar, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Oh, that's right, they're all like hiding in that cellar. That's right. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Plunko? I might need you to fill in the details. And I shall come as well. Could wish to discuss figures. My knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. Alright, off we go. Yeah, I guess I remembered all these buildings being abandoned, but didn't we go to, like, down south this way to, like, those people hiding in the cellar? Yeah, it was like that building or something, or like somewhere around here. Or I think it was this building, actually. Yeah, like that monastery. I mean, I guess it's not in great condition. There's a couple buildings that aren't like too worn down, but it's also like not, I don't know, it's not the best looking area, but I assume for a bunch of refugees and it's better than nothing, right? They'll rebuild it. Ideally, one would want all amigos staked to match Holda's gill for gill, in combination with the cast iron contract. That should serve to prevent Lolorito from making off with all the profits. Let's go and see Granted. He's going to want to hear this. What manner of mischief brings you youngins to Old Wat this time, eh? They want to rebuild the Salt Tree, Granddad. Plunko, tell me about the deal. Well, bugger me. We never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was. It sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. Doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to cull the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad. We'll take care of all that. Commander Hex has been talking about starting the regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Whiskar, my lad. Truly I would. Does this mean that you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you, Plunko? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. Whilst you're busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Salt Tree to its former glory. Good hunting. Right then, Plunko, I've got a spyglass here you can use to take a closer look at these pests. Once you've gotten their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Search your surroundings for yabbies. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Okay. I think I found one. Are these yabbies? Oh, observe the yabby to determine its vulnerabilities. Discover the yabby's weak spot. What is this weak for? Click the execute observe. I mean, this is the only thing I really look at. My field of view is not great. What am I looking at though? How do I find a weak spot? I think I'm just doing wrong. I mean, there's literally nothing else to look at. It's what's just learn more about the yabby. Observe the yabby. Okay, I'm observing it. Back camera, zoom. Something I'm missing? I don't know what to do right now. Wait, is it when the vertical changes? No, I guess it changes whenever I use the ability. Learn more of the Yati. Observe the Yati's weak point. Observe the Yati determines vulnerabilities. Am I like... Oh, wait. Gabby's jaw. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just overthinking it. It's fine. We got it done. We're good. The Yabi's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, while the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Ah, looks like you found a Yabi. They say hidden in the shell is like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Just hit as hard as you can. I mean, that's kind of what I do, right? Aim for the soft underside of the head. So it's throat, it's neck. Under the chin. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Alright then, wish me luck. I assume every animal is vulnerable under the head. Thanks, Punko. I did just as you told me and the wavekin went down like a sack of potatoes. Let's find something else. I think I can handle the Yabbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Okay, so I'm just like looking around until I have some sort of prompt. Where do I go? I feel like I'm still like I feel like I'm not doing it right. I think I'm not getting. I don't remember having to like zoom in super far too. Just like look around until I see the I don't. Oh, this is annoying. Hello, please. I guess I need to zoom in more. The Bobad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the salt golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. Ugh, that felt bad. How do I defeat one of those? It really is really hard. As hard as you can. I love that. Inside its head, is it? I'll try to stab it right between the eyes then. Yay. Okay, hopefully that was the last one. I totally enjoy these. It's fun to do kind of like unique quests though. Have different mechanics. It's not easy fighting with the Liberator of Alamigo. Watching your every move. I got the job done. Thanks for the advice, Plumko. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. Any road, we should head back to the Sultry before Grandad starts to worry. I've been sniped into pieces and fed to a beast hatchling. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I see you've returned in one piece. Dealt with those beasties then, did you? I fought them myself, after a bit of instruction from Plunko here. Like, once I've shared what I've learned with the others. Oh, here, wait. After a bit of instruction from Plunko here, like. Okay. Once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad, a fine young lad you become, Wiskar. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late I hear tales of folk over in the city, drunk on victory and hungry for revenge, their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sights on the future, one thing which will improve our lot, things like getting the sultry ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. I wonder if, like, is the world gonna change? Like, I don't know if I think I've asked this question in the past, but I don't know if I ever, like, found an answer to it. But, like, do zones actually change over time? Like, are the All-Amigans actually gonna leave Thanalan, or will they just, like, always be in, like, Little All-Amigo and, like, always be in these refugee camps? Or can locations, you know, change during certain events? Granton and his friends are already hard at work. The rest of us can do no less, eh? It'll be nice to have some resistance lads and lasses while on the watch over us. No one wants to worry about being dragged into the lock while you're just trying to get an honest day's work done. We're getting a catching roll. And a weapon coffer, too. Huh. It seems Westgar has the Salt Tree security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant building here could be made into very presentable dwellings. Message from General Alden. Apologies for the interruption, sir. The General would speak with you at your earliest convenience. Do not feel obliged to wait around on my account. I'll remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Ul'dah. You should go. General Alden asked that you wait for him by the main gate in All-Amigan Quarter. My apologies again, sir. Fare you well. Oh, I hope it's something... I hope it's something good. I'm a little worried, though. I'm assuming he just wants to talk about, like, maybe his plans? Possibly? And what he wants to do? Okay, well, Pippin's here too.
Apologies for the wait.
Ooh, voice acting.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal.
Right. I
Well,
forgot about them.
it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Right, because that's what pretty much triggered this whole
Were it
entire
in
thing.
your hands, how would you punish these men?
Do I get a choice? I don't like. I don't really know. I hate this question because like I've never been able to pick a side. Like kind of in terms of like execution and I don't know. I mean I don't want to execute them. I don't think that's the answer. But it is such an easy answer though. Like it just gets rid of the problem. Well, I guess it doesn't entirely get rid of the problem. There's always repercussions and consequences, but it gets rid of like the noticeable risk of keeping them alive. I don't know. I'm gonna say execution's not the answer because I guess that's what we're doing with poor Dola. Like we're not immediately killing poor Dola. Like right, we're like giving her a fair trial and.
You would spare these animals. Yours is a more merciful brand
When you
of
say it
justice
like
than
that,
mine.
when you call them animals,
In any event,
I mean, I guess they really
thank
are.
you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard.
I mean, they truly are like terrible,
Well,
terrible people.
that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
Yeah, I don't know what the right answer is. I mean, execution is just like I said, it's just such an easy choice, and it gets rid of the problem. But I feel like there's just repercussions. But then there's also repercussions if you let them live and just throw them in a cell for the rest of their
share of
lives.
the blame for Ilbert's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar.
I feel like that's the right option. Like I feel like he should stay in Ulda.
Father,
I just don't see him like staying here.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword.
It's my thoughts on this are kind of, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this, but it's almost like he's like too old for this place, and not in terms of like age, but just like he's from a time that like isn't really needed here. I don't know, that's like a weird thought though. I'm trying to figure out how to like, I don't know, maybe just like kind of the thing where it's like leave it to like a younger generation like Lise, and kind of like more like new heroes as opposed to him, where he's kind of like an old legend, old like Alamigo legend. Instead, you know, he go back to Ulda where he's kind of like created his like new life, and then leave Alamigo to kind of the young like upstarts like Lise and Monago and the dude we were just talking to that I totally forgot. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of where my head's at.
But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Yeah, I just feel like that's where he belongs. It's like, I feel like we need him more with that kind of, I think Ulda needs him more, especially Nanamo.
is this truly what you want, Father?
But who knows?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Yeah, no, I think you're making the right decision, at least in my mind. I just don't see you fitting in here, which is really weird to say, even though this is kind of like his hometown. I don't know. I just feel like there's kind of a younger generation that needs to like take charge instead of him. I was just on the way to the salt tree. It's lucky I saw you. Arnvold seems flustered. Something is amiss. Oh, don't say that. Can we just have like a happy time? Like, just like a little bit of, you know, peace and like good stuff happening. Ugh, that took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Well, that's settled. Arnvold, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Monanto have arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are Kaliana, the ones that summon the Primal. They're insisting to be allowed to attend the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all of the native beast tribes. We assumed that Kaliana would refuse it out of hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Be ready for battle? Funko, you've dealt with these Kaliana before. I'll have you at my side. You know, since the Kaliana have been mentioned, I gotta go back and do... let's see. There we go. We gotta do Eminent Nation. Hopefully we get into a group. Okay, so they're over here. Got it. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is like just a quarter of Alamigo. Just like a little slice of it. I didn't realize how big this city is. That pretty much like the main gates are like all the way over here. Can I like fly high enough to see beyond the wall? I'm assuming it'll probably like... Okay, I can actually see some of the city. Oh, cool. Okay, so I mean, it's not like crazy big. There's like a giant palace right there. There's some walls. Okay. Yeah, I never like flown high enough to see like the rest of the city. There's like some structure back there. I kind of forget from doing the dungeon, you know, what most of this all is, and kind of that palace area. Some like crazy big walls though. I feel like we probably should let the Kaliana like attend. I mean, they do live here. I don't think they're like inherently evil or bad. Uncle, Raubon, God, it's good to see you. The Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all we call Gilbanya home. If this is truly your wish, you'll welcome us as envoys of the Inanta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that'll be all returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Well, I have a feeling we've welcomed a viper into our midst. I don't think they'll do anything bad, though. Oh, I guess I can't. Yeah, I can't get it because I'm sage. That's okay. It's like, it's alright looking. It's like a paintbrush a little bit. Like here's the bristles of the paintbrush. Here's like the rest of it. Turning the Callion away now would have just made a mockery of Lisa's promise to give everyone a say. You couldn't not let them in. Oh, I get a little dress-up Raubon. That's lovely. This Calliana's elder intentions seemed at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you, Blanco? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess, like, are they still enthralled, though? They have even the enthralled can learn to compromise? Yeah, like, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I didn't think about, like, the enthralled thing. But I think I still want to give them, like, the benefit of the doubt, and, yeah. You believe an understanding can be reached? It is not entirely unheard of, I suppose. Those who followed Saint Shiva eventually sought reconciliation with Ishgard. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guards must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on you, Scions? I'll run up our comrades and send them to the Almegan Quarter. You can go ahead if you like, Blanco. I mean, that'd be crazy if they go into the city and summon a primal somehow. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. I don't want to get too far into this while I wait for my trial. Maybe I can go and kind of clean up my inventory real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go to Daniel. I need some like tidying up while I wait, and then we'll be good to go. I might get enough for a loot box. Yeah, just barely enough. Just barely enough. Okay, which one should I get though? Let's see here. Because I guess this one's just. Oh, I guess this one's a Rummyborn Heaven's Ward. This one's just Stormblood. Let's try Stormblood again. I think that was what I did last time. I got a good pet, so let's try this again. Fingers crossed for a mount, though. Like, that's what I really want. Although I'm not really sure what mount I could get. Fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Okay, I'll take that. Honestly, this is better than a mount. Let's be honest. Tataru is better. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. I will happily accept a wind-up Tataru. Oh, what is this little outfit she's wearing, too? A stack of dusty tomes and a healthy imagination served as inspiration for this automaton designed to depict the Tataru. Supposed ancestor of the Lalafell, she wears a gaudy vermilion cloak, rendered in painstaking and pointless detail by our Charlene creator. Oh wait, this is Taru. No, wait, who's this? Wait, I thought it was Tataru. Okay, there's too many T's and... Wait, who's Taru? Supposed ancestor of the Lalafell. I don't know why I misread that. Who is Taru Taru? Have I met this person? Or I guess if they're an ancestor, then I definitely haven't met them. Okay, well they're still very cute. I guess I'll take it. I totally read that as Sataru though. Cute, okay. I'm a little disappointed now. It's still fine though. It's still okay. Let's see. I really hope to get a group for this. Taking a little bit. Do I have anything for here? No. Just double check. Nah, okay. There was a couple things I wanted to throw into here though. I think yeah. So oh wait, less than 100% durability. Oh crap, okay. I thought I repaired everything. I guess that was a while ago. There we go. I'll just do that just in case. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see. I think these are my old. Yeah, so these are my old sage weapons. What do they look like if I dispel the glamour? Oh no, they don't have a glamour on them. Or cast glamour? Omega wing. Oh, remove. I see. There we go. Oh, unable to execute. Okay, so what do these look like normally? I don't love these. I guess we'll keep them though. Oh, look at Pooji. Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Little piggy. Oh, there you go. Hop down. That was very silly. Okay, back to this. Yeah, I'll throw that in there. Yes. Think any of these? No. I thought I had some more stuff. Well, I guess you can hide items registered to gear set. Okay, there. That's helpful. Okay, I think that was everything then. Yeah. Oh no, I have all this stuff. Hold on. Yeah, there's still a lot more stuff. Yeah, this jacket. And then these two legs. Oh, I need more glamour prisms. Oh yeah, I'm all out. How do I make more again? Can I make it with one of my jaw? Dies. Yeah, there we go. Oh, but I need like actual like a material. What's the easiest way to get like glamour prisms? Can I buy them from the market board? Market or oh yeah, that's right. Grand Company seals. I can go see how much they're worth. Crafting. I can't imagine them being very expensive. hmm. Am I missing them? Glacier crystal. Ours is like a search bar. This is all food. There's the dark matter. Can I not afford one? No, there's no way they're that expensive. Oh, there we go. I'll just go buy... Oh, there we go. Oh, I just have to change... Oh, that's weird. You have to, like, change... I guess your rank changes what's available. Okay, they're 200 each, actually. I mean, I guess that's not, like, too bad in the grand scheme of things. I just have a lot of company steals right now, so... It seems very expensive. Yeah, I'll just go to the market board, then. Oh, dang, that's unfortunate. That's 21,000 for 99. Why is the pricing so weird? Well, I guess it's probably like priced. Oh, okay. It's not like an order by. It's like priced by, or it's ordered by price per item. No, I was always looking at the total. But I guess you would look at the price for individual thing. It's like each individual thing. So I guess this one's like the best deal. Oop. I forgot how much I love this trial. I don't know if I've done this fight as Sage either.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
I kind of forgot we're supposed to use this real, so I've been spamming it whenever I get the chance. It's so much fun. I love this fight. it's so good. It's so good.
I shall free you from your hate. Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oops, that hurt.
Your souls are stained. I shall free you from your hate.
Nice. I thought I did a good job healing that. That was like, I think I did really well. Cool. And nobody died. Well, I guess that tank died at the end, but nobody died from the like real mechanic. I got an achievement too. What is this? Oh, receive 300 player combinations. Sovereign Barding. Nice, I'll grab that. Wait. That's very fun. Okay, let me grab these glamour prisms real quick. These are still for sale. Grab those. And then I'll go tidy up my inventory real quick and then we'll head back to the main story quest. Oh, there's a band over here. Or... oh yeah, look at that. I have no idea what song they're playing. Not the slightest clue. Wait, do I know this? I hate how like the songs always sound so familiar, but they're just kind of off, like just from how the game sounds a little bit, and it's so hard to tell like what it actually is, or the song actually is. Okay, let's. I think there's just like one thing I need to throw in here. Oh no, it's these two. That's right. All right. Fun. And then we can just teleport there. Bunko, I've brought reinforcements. Arnvold told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but Alize's report suggests that they shunned contact with other races, despite it, in fact, even compared to the other Nanta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lys was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Bunko, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guards there should have been instructed to let us pass. Ooh. Looks like we're going all over there. As fortune would have it, I was visiting Raggar's Reach to look in on Alize. She sends her regards. Leave external security to us, Bunko. I scouted around the palace quite extensively while I was searching for Kryle. So I know the lay of the land. The rear entrance to the palace is just up these steps. The guard should wave us through. If we could somehow come to an understanding with the Kalyana, it would represent a great step towards resolving the primal dilemma in Alamigo. I only hope they are sincere as their intention. You're with the Scion, sir. General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside, if you'd follow me. Yes. I'm waiting for a series of cutscenes to play in short succession. Or whatever that saying is. Haven't reached that point yet. This is quite the cast of characters. Oh, that Kickern's very cute. I love that outfit. Oh no, I don't I don't like you putting emotes. It makes me nervous.
Thank you all for coming.
Nothing bad's gonna happen. Usually when there's a meeting in these games, nothing bad happens, right?
I speak for the resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kickern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there?
Lise, I think you know who.
Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Although I do like the idea of, like, kind of some sort of democratic rulership where they're all, like, a group of people are leading. Oh, that's adorable. Just, like, sitting on the ground. And we're just standing there watching.
Expertly done. Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All
Yeah, I
things
like that.
considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfred. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
Oh my... Okay.
Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Oh, come on. That was like... I really hope for something different. I like genuinely hope for something different. Didn't I just beat you like moments ago?
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
Man, I feel really
It's up to
foolish for
us.
thinking that this wasn't gonna happen. When it was pretty clear that it was gonna happen.
guards, damn it! The guards were already turned!
Oh no.
Fools!
No, you don't!
The Kaliana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ah, whatever she's about, you'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
Oh, she's just like chilling over there. Okay. Oh, Lakshmi. I really like how other characters have the echo as well as me. Like it's kind of fun. I like how not all of like the gifts and, you know, great powers are just on me. Like there's other people that have the ability as well. Oh no, no. How do we fly without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. Oh crap, I missed that. Ah. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light on my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Plunko? Use the duty action deflect to dissipate the ether spheres Lakshmi releases during the battle. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by the ether spheres will result in failure. Oh, interesting, okay. It was like a level sync thing, but I have like a different mechanic. I kind of want to move this. I just don't know where I want to move it to. Wait, so I need to do deflect? No, that wasn't. Oh, there we go. I see how he's doing. I need to get like on the ether. Oh, they're playing the music too. Okay, I gotta click that. Can I give you this arm vault? I can.
I offer you peace and serenity.
Oh, it's like similar mechanics to the actual fight itself. That kind of crossword grid attack. See if I can get these both. Ooh, time it right. There we go. Hey, Allie! Thank you so much, I appreciate that. I hope you're having a lovely day today. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good time. I love Lakshmi so much, so I'm glad that I get to see more of her. Probably my favorite primal. Music's great as well, so this is a fun little fight. I thoroughly enjoy this. Yes. Yes. Music is so good. So good. Yeah. You're playing through Endwalker, right? I remember you just started that recently. I hope you're enjoying that. I'm super excited to get to Shadowbringers, so I'm a little behind you, but I'm trying to catch up. Taking my time. But yeah, definitely excited to be getting to Shadowbringers soon.
It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Okay. I mean, I guess we need more people with the echo, but I didn't think that. Wow, that's kind of a crazy idea. All right, Lise. I'm assuming I can't give them shield. No, I can't. Oh, no, I can. Oh, nice. Yeah, what did Lise tell Fordola to get her to help on such short notice? That's a little crazy. Oh, they just killed them all. I'm in the totally wrong spot. Oh, this doesn't look too good. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, that was easy. That was so easy. What the heck? That was so easy. Alright. Let's go over this. Oh no. Oh no! Gotta be quick. Alright, back on track.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Nice work, Fordola. Okay, Arnvald. Interesting. There's no way we can redeem Fordola, though, right? Like, this isn't enough to redeem her, or... No, I can't... There's no way she, like, turns good, or... Like... I don't know. I feel like she's done too much bad stuff to, like, be redeemed, you know? Like, I can just only see it in her, like, sacrificing herself in some way, or... Like, I can't see her having a happy ending. I feel like she's done too much bad stuff to come back from it. I don't see, like, a good ending. But am I running out of time? Is that like Fordola's ether? Thanks. You need to kill her now. Oh, I'm still a ways away from that, actually. There's no way I can do this in time. Okay, Lise. What is that? What the heck? Is it like her limit break? Okay. I don't know Lise was that powerful. Oh my god. I'm not sure what she did, but that was kind of wild. That's a fun fight.
We did it! We beat her!
Hey, how's it going? What did Lise tell her?
What is this? I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Okay. That explains that. Maybe we should take her sword.
Seven hells. It's her, the butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive.
I mean, how,
But
like,
thank
how
you.
could you forgive?
standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Ooh, lots of people to talk to. That was unlike any battle I've ever seen. I'm not entirely sure how I survived it, to be honest. Through the power of friendship. Friendship? Sprout? Hey, Badger, how's it going? We encountered our fair share of enthralled outside the palace. Enough to delay us from leading you to a timely hand, I'm afraid. I'm doing good, yeah. One wrong step and I would have lost my will to that fiend for the rest of my days, to the sobering thought. I think I shall make a habit of checking for primal influences before our meeting from now on. Lisa's certainly living up to her own ideal. Not every commander would choose to enlist a former enemy's aid in battle. Well fought, Plunko, Arnvald. That was a near thing. Our stand against the Kalyana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd been enthralled as surely as our sentries were. Must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... it's my fault. My stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We'll take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldiers who first spoke up in favor of the Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind. A primal servant is betrayed by Azora. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Justola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordilla turned up. What was she ever doing here? Or there? I asked her to come. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnford was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordilla picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordilla grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happened right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face, if that's what it takes. It's a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Bunko, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Oh, this is where we encountered Xenos.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
Okay, interesting. So it's kind of like a republic. That's neat.
act is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
I just walk away. I guess I need to give him a moment. Oh, Nanamo. He's a long way from home.
Forget something?
No, it's a different Lalafell for you.
Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
I wasn't expecting that.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home.
I'm gonna cry.
You are free.
Nanamo.
Yeah, this is totally against the opinion that I held that he should go back to Ulda, but I guess hearing Nanamo, I kind of say it. I like.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, Nanamo, you're a sweetheart. Such a good character. Such a good character. So I wonder, like, moving forward now, if... Because, like, I feel like Nanamo's kind of growing up a lot. Like, in the past few quest lines, she's really changed and is developing as like a kind of like a stronger ruler. So I wonder if she will kind of represent Ul'dah now. I mean, even though she does, but like in terms of the Eorzean Alliance, because I feel like whenever the Alliance met up, it was always Raubon who would be there, not Nanamo. So I wonder if now it'll be like, you know, Raubon, or not Raubon, but Nanamo kind of in that position. She kind of like feels more confident to, you know, move around and lead, and yeah. I went to see Fordola in her cell again. She did not turn the tide of the battle after all. Or she did turn the tide of the battle after all. And I thought it only right to thank her. But she wouldn't listen. Said she neither wanted nor needed my gratitude, and that I should go away. I don't know if I'll ever understand her. Arnvald is of an age with Fordola. Both of them born Alamegan. One never wanted his Garlean blood, and the other tried to become Garlean but could never be. Similar yet opposite, which would go some way to explain the tension between them. I also want to comment on, so Arnvald's like half Garlean, but he has the echoes. So does that mean that he can wield ether? I guess like maybe being half Garlean's not enough to like stop you from wielding ether and having the echo?
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're so very welcome.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project.
You come for more than just that. Alpha no.
She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest.
So now it's Nanamo and Pippin, I guess. I'm assuming Pippin will kind of take on the role of Raubon and be Nanamo's like right hand.
But I must yield the floor to Raubon. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
I'm assuming Lise is very happy that Raubon's staying. She'll probably appreciate the help. I mean, I guess like she could use Raubon more than Nanamo at this point.
But you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
I didn't really think about that either. I feel like Lise needs like a steady rock.
Need not be put
the right
out to
hand for him.
pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have
says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Oh.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised. Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Why is it raining? I just realized that. It's funny how like the weather extends to like cutscenes. So you have like some funny weather patterns during some like important cutscenes. It seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my early decision, overruled though it was. I have asked enough of you, Plunko. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. I must assume Father's responsibilities without delay. Lest our rivals, both inside and outside Ulta, treat this dismissal as a window of opportunity. Rest assured, they will find Tizona's edge just as sharp in my hands. Lise must be overjoyed to know that General Alden is staying. But I suppose I shouldn't call him General anymore. Rauban is a veteran of 100 battlefields. Lise couldn't ask for a more reliable ally to have at her side. Yeah, I kind of believe that now, that Rauban is much better suited at like Lisa's side for the time being than Nanamo. I feel like Lise needs the help more. I think it's about time I headed back to Raugar's Reach. What's next for you all? Allies will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Plunko, why don't you come along to the Reach as well, once you've had your farewells to Nanamo and the others. Upon completion of this quest, you'll have access to the palace rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. Is there like a purpose to that, or is it just like a nice place to visit? Interesting. Raugar's Reach. I'm assuming it's just for like, just to go visit. I don't think there's anything important up there, right? Oh yeah, I can't fly here like Alamigo. Stuck on the ground. I mean, I guess, okay, so earlier I kind of made the comment of do locations change over time? And I guess Raugar's Reach changed, so that's like one example. Although I kind of want to go back and like compare what it looks like now versus before the raid. Because this does look like more cleaned up now. We've bought this freedom with blood, that of our friends and our enemies. I'll be damned if we're going to give up again. Well, here we are again. Huffman has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. We're getting more done with just a couple tents. Oh, really? Like the city itself? I was patrolling the palace grounds when anchored in Y'shtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, yeah, I'd love to see a screenshot. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we need to keep a closer eye on the Callion. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can be washed away in a day, but someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies and the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have Resistance scouts keep track of the Kalyan's movements at all times. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. Oh, I mean, it looks okay. Like, it's a little different. Oh yeah, there's like, oh yeah, it's like he's pretty different. It feels like the, yeah, whoa. Where is he? Yeah, I saw the tents. It looks like there's like less structures too. Interesting. Oh yeah, so here's like the side by side. Oh, I see now. Ah, okay, I see. I was like scrolling through all these pictures, like thinking they're all from the same place. But no, it's like side by side from old to new. Oh, yeah, it's totally different. Like, you're pretty much like living in a cave on those first pictures. And now the second one's like, it's all like built up city walls. Interesting. Yeah, it's like greenery and grass. Ah, I see now. I see. The bridge is like built as well. The tower in the distance is built. Oh, it's so cool. You can see like the scaffolding. I like the earlier buildings. That staircase. Oh, that's so neat. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are our plans for the rest of the Resistance army? Out of interest, or prepared for an Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for Resistance newest recruit. A military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Ralgar's reach. He just happened to be serving as Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Ralbon as the overall commander for our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formal weapon to its arsenal. And, given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. This seems very hopeful. It seems very hopeful. When does the bad stuff happen again? Oh man, this game has made me too bitter. I'm too pessimistic. Okay. I do give thanks to the Kami that my makeshift wrath withstood the fury of the seas. But there our generosity entered. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Oops, sorry, my cat stepped on my keyboard. Is he still with Yotsuyu? Yeah. Nope, sorry, my cat. Please don't Skip the cutscene. These dango are delicious. Will you have one? Is Yotsuyu redeemable? Hmm? More sweetbreads? Surrender my blade to secure what few coins we have. Ah, it is like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. I mean, does she want to go back to Doma? I'm very curious to see where this story leads. I'm very interested to see, like, more so Yotsuyu and what's gonna happen with her. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Can't be good. I'm assuming it's not good. They lost 2 nations. They lost Xenos. They lost a primal they'd captured. Have you heard the reports? First Doma, then All Amigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I heard the Viceroy is merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head, regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives. Deplorable that our own officer should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the province had begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains, then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. I mean, Xenos is definitely dead, right? Who is this? I mean, I can't see. Didn't he like slit his throat? Like, I can't see Xenos coming back. Probably. Don't say probably. I don't see him coming back. Unless, like, I don't know. I mean, Garleans have some weird magic. Who knows? Or weird tech, I should say. Who knows? They've been quiet since the treachery in the throne room. The Kaliana are a problem we'll need to solve at some point. Okay, well, I think that's a good stopping place. So I'm probably going to call it there for today. Thanks so much everyone for watching as always. I really appreciate it. Oh, before I go, actually, the most important thing. We have a little dress-up robot. I love all the patch content is like giving me like orchestrion rolls and emotes and little minions. I love all the rewards. I feel very spoiled. Ostensibly produced to commemorate Alamigo's liberation, this avatar of the Flame General was originally meant to serve as an apology for the campaign's troubled start. To that end, it was said to have been programmed to beg forgiveness a dozen different ways. Look how tall he is. He's like half my height. I guess that's like giant horns. He's like more than half my height. His face is a little weird looking. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love his face. It's a little weird. It's still very fun though. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you so much for watching, like I said. I hope you all enjoyed. I think I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. I might take tomorrow off. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But if I'm not here tomorrow, I'll be on Saturday for sure for more main story quest. Because I'm very curious on where this is gonna lead. Because I'm trying to think of like any like open storylines right now. I mean, I feel like Garleans are always kind of a threat. There isn't like any major primals. I feel like we kind of dealt with Lakshmi for the time being. So there's no like primal threats that I know of course. There's probably stuff out there for sure, but nothing like that's, you know, kind of open-ended. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just like we haven't heard from the Asians in a very long time. Pretty much all expansion, honestly. I think we saw the Asians briefly when they gave the eye to Ilberd, but we haven't seen them all expansion, which kind of worries me. I'm a little concerned about what they're doing. I don't like how quiet it's been. My prediction is still that Shadowbringers is going to be very like Asian heavy. Just because like Shadowbringers sounds like an Asian thing, so I feel like we're going to kind of turn towards that direction. I feel like the Garleans are going to kind of go on the back burner for a little bit. I can't see the Garleans ever doing like anything major soon. There could be like counterattacks, but I mean they're pretty big focus of this expansion. And I feel like we kind of dealt with them for a little bit, so I can't see them being a major problem anytime soon. Ishgard's doing good. Seems like Alamigo's doing good. So yeah, I really have like no idea what's next. I'm assuming it'll be, you know, new stuff that I haven't experienced before, I haven't seen before. I feel like there might be kind of a turning point into like a new, like a very new story. Because I feel like Heavensward and Stormblood felt like almost like a trilogy to A Realm Reborn in a way, because they were kind of continuing stories that had been like heavily mentioned in A Realm Reborn. Like Alamigo was a major part of Realm Reborn in terms of like the refugees. Ishgard was brought up a lot throughout the story. So I feel like these two expansions have kind of been like covering major topics that were kind of discussed, but I don't know. I mean, I guess like you could say the same thing about the Asians as well. Like that was a major topic in Heavensward, and kind of like realizing like, hey, they're very serious, and what they're doing is a very serious thing, and Hydaelyn is not doing great right now. So it definitely kind of like, you know, emphasized the importance of that. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of expecting like some new stuff, like some new storylines that don't really maybe connect to anything we've experienced thus far. But I don't know. Like I feel like the game does a good job of kind of like tying everything together and kind of building off pre-existing lore. So I don't know. Just kind of like rambling. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks so much, everyone. I hope you all have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.